Okay, this is video 1, Unit 8, Lesson 10. This is our last video for this unit. So we're going to look at this word problem. So this is our only problem that we have in this video, but we're going to answer a few questions. So suppose a football player kicks a ball and gives it an initial upward velocity of 47 feet per second. The starting height of the football is 3 feet. The situation can be modeled by the function h of t equals negative 16t squared plus 47t plus 3, where t is the number of seconds the ball is in the air and h is the height. Okay, so I really need this equation. So this is important information here. After how many seconds will the football reach its maximum height? And then what is the maximum height? Okay, so I'm doing a couple of things here. I have this first question: after how many seconds will the football reach its maximum height? Okay, this word maximum tells me that I'm looking for the vertex. So I need to find the vertex of this. Okay. Something that I want to note is that my variables are not x and y, it's t and h of t. So my vertex will be t, h of t. Okay, note that t is our time, and h of t is our height. So the first question says, after how many seconds? So I am looking for t. So we'll call that part A. I am looking for the x-coordinate, the t-coordinate of my vertex. All right, well, remember to do that. Opposite of b over 2a. Okay, so negative 47 over 2 times negative 16. Negative 47 over negative 32. So we get a decimal here, a pretty long decimal. Let's round to 2 places. So that's approximately 1.47. Okay. Well, that gives me the first part. So about 1.47 seconds. That is when the football will reach its maximum height. Okay. The second question is, what is the maximum height? So it's still asking us about maximum, so it's still asking us about vertex, but this time I want the height, so I'm wanting the y-coordinate. Okay, well, to find the y-coordinate, you're plugging that back in for x or for t. So I have to plug in 1.47 for t. Okay, then you just type all of that in. Again, let's round to 2 decimal places. And I got 37.52. So it's 37.52 feet. Okay, so there's our first 2 questions. So if it asks about maximum or minimum, that means vertex. The last question says, how long will it be in the air if no one catches it? So let's think about that. Okay, let me draw a little picture. So since this is a negative in front, I know this opens down. And so it looks something like this. So it starts here at 3 feet, and then I want to know here, so this is my time, this is the height. So I want to know this here. I want to know what this value of x or this value of t is right here. So I'm looking for the x-intercept. There's two x-intercepts, but I don't care about this one here because that one's negative and that doesn't really make sense. I want to know this. Remember, to find x-intercepts, we're looking for solutions. We're looking for answers to t. So let me write down the equation again. So h of t equals negative 16t squared plus 47t plus 3. I'm looking for solutions. I'm looking for x-intercepts. So that means I want to know when y is 0. Okay, so to solve a quadratic like this, it's in standard form. You could factor it. You could, if it factors, you could complete the square. But I think the easiest thing in this case is just to use quadratic formula. And I'm going to use quadratic formula because it seems kind of hard to factor. And I'm not even sure that it would. So that's why we're safe using quadratic formula. Okay, so x equals, let me go ahead and write the formula out. Opposite of b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so negative 47 plus or minus 47 squared minus 4 times negative 16 times 3 all over 2 times negative 16. All right, remember when we calculated these, we just did what was underneath the square root first. So if you type in 47 squared minus 4 times negative 16 times 3, you get 2,401. 2 times negative 16 is negative 32. Okay. So square root 2,401, if it's a decimal, round to 2 decimal places, we actually get a whole number, 49. Okay, so I have two answers. We'll talk about which one we choose. So 47 plus 49 over negative 32, and x equals negative 47 minus 49 over negative 32. Again, make sure you do the top first. So either put it in parentheses or hit enter before you divide. So here I get this decimal. It's negative 0.0625, and then I get 3. Okay, well the question was, how long will the ball be in the air? So does it make sense to have a negative answer for time? No. So I'm going to cross that one out. So the only one I'm going to accept is 3. So when you have word problems, sometimes you have to throw out answers. So my answer is 3 seconds. Let me go back to that picture I sketched. So this is why there's 2 answers, because it'll go through your x twice. One of those was negative, and so this one right here. But I threw that one out because it doesn't make sense in the context of my problem. And this one was 3. Okay. So this is all of Unit 8. You're ready to do Unit 8, Assignment 11.